Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another haul, and this is going to be a very exciting one. I know I always say that every time I do a haul there is something that I'm absolutely dying to show you, like the stall that I got in the last one. If you didn't see my last haul that I did a couple of weeks ago, I think, definitely watch it because I found some really nice things. Now, if you saw last week's video, you will know that I was just on my way to go and meet Fiona for a bit of a mooch around the shops, kind of in all of the high street stores and everything, and I said to you that if I found some nice things in the various shops that I went to, then I would put together a bit of a haul, a bit of a home haul, and show you what I got. And that is exactly what I am going to do, because these shops did not disappoint. Like, just prepare yourselves. I'm just enjoying the last bit of my cup of tea. I keep using my Disney mug that Fiona got me. You might have seen this a few times now. I don't know why, I just keep reaching for it. I love like the shape of it and I love holding it. It just makes me feel really cozy, and it's just a really happy mug. I think because I'm kind of starting to think about spring now, I'm starting to think about flowers and yellows and pinks and things in the house, then maybe it's just kind of giving me the spring vibes. Maybe that's why I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I just love it. So we went into a few shops. We went into TK Maxx. Actually, I've been into a couple of TK Maxx stores recently, so the stuff that I've got from there is a bit of a combination of both. We went into Hobbycraft, we went into Home Bargains, which, to be honest, I wasn't really feeling it. I think I said that in the last video. I wasn't really feeling Home Bargains. There just wasn't anything at that moment in time that really sort of called out to me, so I didn't get anything from there. I'm going to start with Hobbycraft because they have got some really sweet Easter bits, and I'm excited to show you these, and they're really good prices as well. So Hobbycraft, the first thing that I picked up was this absolutely beautiful mini wreath. I think it doesn't really matter which way it goes around, but this is the top of the box. How adorable is this? They had a few different types of these, a few different sort of colours, but I thought this one was really pretty. Now, where's it going to go, you ask? It's a very small wreath, so this is absolutely not one that I'm going to put onto a door or something. But I have a few things in mind. First of all, I think it would look really sweet just propped up on a shelf or a sideboard somewhere, just kind of freestanding on its own. I think it would look really lovely like that. The other thing I'm thinking is, I don't know if it actually has like a hook kind of thing to hang it with attached to it, so I will have a look when I open it. But I'm also thinking it could be really sweet just kind of hung over a little drawer knob or a little cupboard unit, or like a console table hanging from one of the drawers. I think that would be really sweet. Or even if you have kind of a peg shelf anywhere in your house, so I've got one in the downstairs bathroom, you could have whatever you want on the shelf above like normal, and then on the pegs you could hang this from one of the pegs as well, so in a kitchen, in a bathroom. I think there's a lot you can do with this. The next thing that I got from Hobbycraft was this really sweet little bunny. I picked him up and I put him down, and then I looked and I was like, no, I have to have him. I know I have so many bunnies, but I have to have him. He is called the Mini Rattan Bunny, and as it says on the tin, it's a little mini bunny made from rattan. I love the little ears, and I think, again, there's so much you could do with this. You could style it on some coffee table books, you could just have it on a shelf somewhere. It will fit in lots of small places. You could have him like in a styling tray, entirely up to you. I think whether you have quite a neutral theme in your house or whether you have more of like a country farmhouse rustic kind of theme, you can make this work in a lot of different ways. So he was sweet. Now I'll tell you how much I paid. Mr. Bunny was £3, and then the wreath was £4. So in total I spent £7, which I didn't think was too bad. Okay, we're gonna talk TK Maxx / Homesense. Now, first things first, there was so much that I saw in store that I could have bought, but I managed to resist. I will put up some pictures on the screen that I did take to put onto my Instagram stories, because there was quite a lot, as I said, that budget permitting, I would have bought, but I just didn't want to go absolutely crazy. Like, it is just before payday in the longest month of the year. I found some gorgeous table linen, some napkins, a tablecloth that was lovely, so many little Easter bits as well. They've got some really cute kind of plates and mugs and everything bunny. They did also have, which I've seen a lot on Instagram at the moment, they had these gorgeous like Laura Ashley plates and bowls and mugs and things, which people have been absolutely raving about. Again, I'll put a picture up. I kind of thought with that, I picked it up, so the plates were about $4.99 each, I think. I didn't check the bowls, and I did very nearly get 1 or 2 plates, but I don't know if it's just me, maybe this is just a me thing, but sometimes I feel like when something gets overly popular, like to the point where it becomes like viral and everybody's looking for it, everyone wants it, everyone starts buying it, it kind of makes me go the opposite way, and it kind of makes me think, oh well, it's nice, but actually now everyone's got it, so now I want to get something else. I managed to resist those bits. They are absolutely beautiful, and if you are looking for some really pretty side plates, dinner plates, bowls, mugs, then definitely go and have a look and see if you can get your hands on the Laura Ashley bits. Now, moving into what I did buy, I did get quite a few things. Where do I even start? I'm going to start with one of my favourite things, which is candles, in case you didn't know me by now. I spotted a candle in TK Maxx that I have not seen anywhere else in any other TK Maxxes, and I thought it was gorgeous. So it is this really stunning kind of stone textured candle. If you can see the texture up close on here, how gorgeous is that? I love the lid as well. I'm gonna try and pull this label off just so that you can see it a bit better, because it's kind of just, oh, it's got sellotape on it. So apparently the brand is called Luxe Habitat, and the name of the candle is White Cashmere. It smells very fresh. Like, to me, that smells like fresh laundry. So I would put this in somewhere like a kitchen or a hallway or even a bathroom where you want a really fresh smell. It's not overpowering, but it's really nice. It's got 2 wicks in it, and as I said, I really love the texture of this. It doesn't even completely look like a candle. It looks like a really nice pot or like an ornament. $7.99 well spent. And even when the candle runs out, you can just put the lid back on and no one will know, and you can keep it forever. Okay, next. This, I spotted it from across the shop and I was like, I need to see that, I need to have it. It is so beautiful. It is this spring, I'm gonna call it spring wreath. How stunning is this? I adore these colours. Now, I know that it's not going to match every single room in the house. I'm thinking this would be really lovely over the door of the guest bedroom, because it has got much more of a floral, neutral, bright sort of theme with the wallpaper going on and the rattan and the white furniture. But this is just, oh my gosh. So the brand of this is called Bayswood, I believe, and it was $16.99, which, to be honest, I think for a wreath this size isn't too bad. Just the colours, like, look at the different floral pieces and foliage that you've got in here. I just, oh, I flippin' love it. Next, I picked up a couple of books. You know it's a good TK Maxx haul when you manage to find some good books. Sometimes the books are just not booking, but other times it is like books galore and they are just gorgeous. So the first book I picked up is actually an Oprah Winfrey book, which I've never had before. It's called The Wisdom of Sundays, which, I mean, that just calls out to me. I think Sunday is a very good day of the week. Now, the front of this book is the part that I saw first, and I love the linen texture on this book. It would make the most beautiful styling book. The book end as well is really lovely. It's a nice neutral theme. You can see a bit of the linen texture as well, and this was $5.99, which I thought was fab. I literally haven't looked inside it at all. Oh, it's lovely. Wow, I love this book. I love this book. How gorgeous is this? So there's some nice quotes in here as well. There's some conversations that she's had with various different people. Oh, this is so beautiful. Do you know what? I bought this as a styling book, but I'm actually really, really excited to read this book. I just think that's stunning. How gorgeous is this? I would like display this book open because I think so many people would just sort of read it as they walk past. Now the second book that I bought is just as beautiful on the outside. It's not a non-fiction book, it's a fiction version. It is a copy of Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, but just look at this book cover. I mean, I don't even have any words for this book cover. How stunning is this? So this is how the front looks. It's got the most gorgeous floral design with some little butterflies on as well, and it's kind of got a little bit of gold foiling, if you can see there as well. The spine is just as beautiful. Look at this. I mean, I just love it. Even the back is stunning. So this was a little bit more expensive. This was $7.99, but I could not leave this. I think laid out on a table, it will just draw your eyes straight to it. But also, if you have some shelves or you have a bookcase or something like our media unit that we've got downstairs, you could just stand this up, leant against the corner, and I think it would catch people's eyes. So it says it's part of the Cranford collection. So I don't know if that therefore means that there are other books in a similar sort of style in different colours. There probably is, but you know I'm a bit of a sucker for green, so I had to pick this one up. I love this. For size reference, this one is much more square, whereas this is kind of more of a standard book shape. Okay, moving on. This is something that I specifically went on a hunt for because I needed something. Again, if you saw last week's vlog, I was given this really lovely mini rose bush from a family friend who came over to have a look at the house, and I didn't have a pot for it. I ran out of pots. So I picked up this really lovely plant pot, which was $5.99 with an RRP of $11.99. It is really pretty. It's got a lovely texture around the middle, then it's got this really nice coloured kind of stone texture around the top. It's a nice size, it will fit my rose bush perfectly. Now it doesn't have a hole in the bottom, so I'm either going to have to keep the rose in its pot and just place it inside, or I'm gonna have to see if James can be really skillful and drill a hole in the bottom for me. But I'd rather not, to be honest. I'd rather keep it because I love it. A couple more things that I picked up. So I have a set of 3 tea towels from this Paramount range already, which are downstairs in the kitchen, and I love them. And I spotted the tea towels from far away. They have loads of really nice neutral tea towels. These really stood out to me because not only do I love the colour of them and the pattern that they have on them, but also I really like the material. I think with a lot of tea towels you find some gorgeous patterned tea towels and you think, oh, they're so lovely, but the kind of material they are, they don't actually dry anything, whereas these are a much thicker sort of waffle texture, and so they will be absolutely fine for drying, and they're really big as well. They were $6.99, which I didn't think was too bad. Does it say what size they are? Oh, 56 centimeters by 81 centimeters, and they're 100% cotton. So I love these. I couldn't come home without them. James is going to have a few things to say about the fact I bought more tea towels. I seem to have a thing about tea towels at the moment, but I'm going to go through my tea towel cupboard and see if there are any that maybe are looking a bit old or a bit dirty and we maybe don't need anymore, and just swap them out. The final thing that I picked up was one of the best things that I found. I was hunting through the cushions and the throws. I know, I said the word throws. I do not need any more throws. I have a real throw issue. Like, I couldn't even tell you how many throws I have in this house, but a couple of them are looking a little bit older, and equally the throws that I do have, I don't know if you can see this one on the ladder behind me, They're much thinner and they're kind of what I would call decorative throws rather than a blanket throw that you would use to actually kind of snuggle into and keep you warm. So I spotted one that is much more like a blanket type throw, feels really soft, really snuggly, and the pattern on it, I couldn't leave this behind. Look how gorgeous this is. I love it. It's so soft. I'll show you it up close as well. Just look at this pattern. Look at these colours. So it's like a white beige combo. And even better yet, if you turn it inside out, it's got the same pattern but the reverse as well. So it's got the white detail on the beige backing versus the beige detail on the white backing. So you can have it either way round. I absolutely love both, but I think the white is just gorgeous. It is so soft. I literally just want to snuggle up in this. This throw is 130 by 170, so maybe not quite long enough to kind of go right the way over like a king size bed versus the dusk ones that I usually get for the bed, but over a sofa I just think this would be so gorgeous. And if you've got a light coloured sofa, you could just use the darker side of it. It's really good quality. I haven't told you how much it was, have I? Where is the label? So this was a little bit more expensive. This was £19.99. I say a bit more expensive. Less than £20 for a throw is still such a bargain price, but compared to the other throws that I've bought in TK Maxx, they're normally like £12, £14. So it's just ever so slightly more, but I think worth it. I flipping love this. Now, one final thing that I did want to show you is actually something that I picked up in the range, which I've been meaning to show you so many times and I just keep forgetting. I keep getting distracted. So it is this really lovely kind of woven bowl, I suppose. It is a really gorgeous dupe for, I think it's an ochre bowl, which I will pop a picture of on the screen. I think it's something crazy like £80 or £90 or something, which I do like it, but maybe not that much. So this is a really gorgeous alternative. It is £4. £4 and it's stunning. I absolutely love the texture, I love the colours in it, I love the shape of it as well, this kind of wavy shape around the outside. And I've been styling this on my media unit just by itself and I think it's gorgeous. I have still seen it quite a few times in the range since I went in and bought it, so it should still be readily available. I will link it down in the description box below if it is still on the website as well, because I can't remember the exact name of it, but I'm a really big fan of this. I think it's lovely. When I did go into the range, I think I was just ever so slightly too early. Some other stores might have already done it, but my local store, when I went in, they were literally just putting out all of their Easter bits. So they'd done kind of the main table with a few bunny things, a few floral things, but they had this absolutely huge stack in the corner of cardboard boxes that they hadn't opened yet, and they were literally in the process of like redoing all the shelves and putting everything out when I went in. So I was like, oh, do I hang around and just see which bits they take out of the boxes and try and like pounce on them? But to be honest, I knew that it was going to take them a while, and I thought, you know what, it's not too far away. I'm just going to go back again, maybe tomorrow or maybe in a couple of days, and just look then once they've got everything out. The bits that I did see, very kind of spring coloured, so the pastels, lots of bunnies, lots of fluffy things. They had some cute garlands, they had some cute wreaths. They did actually have a wreath that was relatively similar to this one. I will say I do prefer this one, but it was similar and it was actually the same price. The rest of it, I think maybe we'll do a bit of a shop with me, or I will show you the bits that they've got in there at a later point once I've actually given them the chance to put everything out. I know that TK Maxx especially can be a little bit up and down with what goes onto the website. I will link as much as I can down below, but equally in a few days time there may be things that come up that weren't there before, or things that disappear. So I will keep an eye on it and I will keep adding bits as much as I can, so just keep checking back. I will see you guys in the next video. I have so much to show you. We're going to be painting the bedroom, which I'm really excited about. You would have heard me mention that. We're going to be going out and about. I'm going to be catching you up on everything, because when you're watching this I will have got back from my trip to Palma, Mallorca as well. So I will debrief you on that. We'll have a good old catch up, and yeah, I really look forward to it. If you did enjoy this video, then please do give it a like. I appreciate every single one. It's a really big support for me, and it kind of indicates whether you've enjoyed the video, what kind of videos you are enjoying more than others. So yeah, it's a good way for me to kind of see whether I'm on the right track and you're liking the content. And of course, if you're new, if you've just stumbled across my video today, then don't forget to subscribe as well, because there are plenty more hauls coming and lots of lovely cozy vlogs as well. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day and see you soon. Goodbye.